Hello, everyone. I am Deborah, and this is Tony. And welcome back to my channel. And you guys, we are super excited for today's segment because it is the first of a continuous series that we are launching today, which is called Saturday Mornings with Deborah and Tony. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And again, we are super excited about it because after much talk and prayer, we decided that today was the day that we needed to go ahead and launch this channel.
That's right.
Yes, yes. And one of the things that you guys don't know is that part of this particular channel, which is my channel 2, I also have a channel 1, which I do reactions. This channel 2, I do inspirational videos. And one of the things that you probably do not know is that the author of a lot of those inspirationals is this one right here. Okay, so he is the man behind the scenes. You see me because obviously I do the narration.
She's a beautiful one.
Thank you. Yes, that's my heart right there. So we decided that it's time, okay, for you to actually see the person behind those inspirationals. And a lot of them, if you've had the opportunity to listen to them, has to do with life.
Yes.
Life as we live it, life as we see it, and between the two of us, we have clocked a lot of years. Okay, although we look good, y'all. But anyway,
don't let everybody know how many years.
But you know what? We're not going to share with you how many years.
Shape, people.
We're trying.
Yes,
we are trying our best. Okay,
healthy as we can be.
Yes, and to take care of these temples, and and just be very solid in mind, body, and spirit.
That's right.
And that's where we are. Yeah, absolutely. So, and in some of the inspirationals that I have put together, I told you guys that a lot of the things that I talk about in those inspirationals, the topics come up right here on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity where we get to slow life down, don't have to go running out of the house, to do and tend to somebody else's business.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, you guys, I love coffee.
Coffee.
Yes.
Some carrot muffins.
Yes.
Yeah. And just for that. And I guess, she is the creator of these carrot muffins.
Yes.
And they're awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
It's a keto recipe, guys.
And if you go to her channel, she's giving you the recipe, how to make them and all that. So
I have to say they are really good.
They are good.
Yeah, and they are keto, low carb friendly for those of you out there that are following that type of diet. These things are absolutely delicious. So yeah. So that's what our Saturday mornings with Deborah and Tony, that's what it's going to be all about. Again.
About everything. About life. Things to laugh about. Things that are funny. Things that may not be so funny. But in everything, there's going to be some kind of lesson that either we've learned,
right,
or that you may be able to pick up from everything that we do. There's a lot to learn about life. And you can never learn everything that there is. If anyone tells you that they know everything that there is to know about life, something is up.
Absolutely.
Because we're always learning.
We're
always getting more information about subjects that we already know about. Something new, something interesting.
Absolutely.
Yesterday, I was researching how to stop a squeaky floor. I realized that there is a screw. If you look at the screw, it's smooth down to a certain point, and then you have the little ridges, And I did not realize that is like a break-off screw. When you screw that in the wood, you can break that part off, and the screw goes into the wood and just leaves a little hole that you can cover afterward. I did not know about that. So I'm just saying very little things, things about everything.
Everything.
Things about creation, about the birds, about the bees, about everything.
Yes.
There's always something new that you can learn.
Absolutely.
Almost anything. So I am a student. I'll be a student for life. Trying to learn trying to learn something new, acquire new knowledge, acquire some expertise, or a new way of doing something.
And a willing student.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
being willing to
Just want to
receive.
learn.
Yeah, these lessons, that come at us in life, and being receptive to them. So that's important too, because another thing, opportunities are always presenting themselves, okay, but are you showing up and being open to these opportunities?
Right.
It's just like this channel, I prayed about it about two, maybe 3 years ago now. I prayed about it, thought about it, and I was not released from those prayers and that thought until I actually did something about it, and that launched channel one. And then August of last year, I launched this particular channel, and started on the path of that. And then this other dream of mine and Tony's as well, came to fruition. And it's like, okay, now we're starting to think about more and more that we can actually do on this particular channel, because again, our voices are unique, our perspective is unique, and maybe it's something that we can say and impart to those of you watching that may actually resonate with you, and maybe we can continue this narrative together and learn from each other.
Yeah. And with the comments that you're going to make, there's a lot that you have learned in life as well that we can learn from.
That's right.
Everyone has unique experiences, but those experiences create a history for people to read. That's why we have biographies and autobiographies, and we have people writing books and saying what they have experienced and how they were able to do certain things. Some people were able to overcome situations.
Right.
Some people may write something that is fun, just fun, fun way of looking at things. So we should all be students, just learning, not thinking that you are so high, that you can't learn anything, but always learning, because the more you learn, the more confident you become.
Right.
And now when you go into a situation that you are confident about, you've learned everything there is to learn, you can move forward knowing that you can do this thing.
Absolutely.
If I wonder, well, is it going to work out? No, you can just go on and do what you need to do, because you have the knowledge.
Right.
And that knowledge brings confidence, to do anything that you decide to do.
And that is well said. And that also brings to mind too, even with the launching of this particular channel, my life's experiences, with education and with all the jobs, that I've had, all of that diversity, okay, and me being open and receptive to the things that I was faced with during those particular journeys of mine, they actually equipped me with everything I needed to move forward with the first channel, even though I knew absolutely nothing about the YouTube world.
Right.
Just as you said, okay, being open, okay, to those life experiences and being a student to life. Those lessons equipped me and gave me the confidence to say, you know what, get out of your head.
Right.
Get out of your own way. You can actually do this. So that's exactly what it is.
And
being confident.
And a lot of it has to do with telling yourself something. People say if you talk to yourself, make sure you don't answer.
Right.
People tell you
Yes.
things like that. But you better answer, You ask yourself a question, you better answer, because, well, otherwise it's just going to be a question. And people that talk to themselves are not insane. They're not mad. They're reinforcing in themselves. And that's the thing. You got to speak. You got to speak things that you're going to do. Now, if you're going to do something, you have all these thoughts bombarding your mind. But what if I fail? And what if it's not good enough? And whatever, if people don't like me, and if people criticize me and stuff like that, and those thoughts will come, and then you got to come back and say, well, look, I'm going to do this.
Right.
And when you speak that stuff out of your mouth, it reinforces that in yourself.
Yes.
It gets down inside of you, and you build up that confidence. When they say, square your shoulders and push your chest out, and you have that, that confidence.
Right,
And
right.
as you talk to yourself and realize you can talk to yourself in different ways. You can talk to yourself in a very weak voice, in a begging,
little
pitiful voice. That doesn't do anything for you. But when you speak in that bold voice, I'm going to do this.
Yes.
Even if I fall flat on my face, I am going to go after this.
Right, right.
It gives you some more courage.
Yes.
You want to push your chest. You feel that.
Yes.
Your voice is so important.
And you know what that reminds me of? Just what you were talking about. How you speak to yourself, and you can do it in a squeaky voice, or you can do it with a powerful, authoritative type of voice. It reminds me of that scene we were just talking about my reaction channel, we did a reaction on my channel 1, The Wizard of Oz. Do you remember the lion? Okay. The lion in that scene didn't realize he was a lion, okay, and the power that he was born with. So when Dorothy first encountered him, he was this weak little thing, okay. He was running away from his own shadow because somewhere in his life he thought, okay, that he was supposed to be this weak thing. Nobody had told him who he was. So there he is, this big, magnificent lion with this roar, okay? And his voice was quieted because he didn't know who he was.
That's important.
Yes.
So who you think you are, you are.
You are. Wow.
As a man thinks in his heart,
yes.
right?
So he is.
So is he.
Yeah.
So the thing is that you've got to start up here in your thinking. And begin to realize that you are a whole lot better than you think you are.
Yeah.
You have more attributes and more, more abilities than you think you have. And I tell you, when you get put under pressure, that's when you realize that you were stronger than you thought you were.
Yeah.
Because something rises up in you and says, look, I'm going to survive this.
Yes.
I have children to feed, I'm having all this stuff happening. But I'm going to get through this. One way or the other, I'm getting through this. And when you start talking to yourself like that, I'm going to make it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then that desire and that willpower rises up in you for you to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish.
Right.
Talk to yourself.
Yes.
Don't be afraid.
In a positive way.
That's right.
Absolutely. Because, you've got the choice. Either it can go down negatively for you and you won't move beyond where you are, or you build yourself up and you push yourself through, okay, and you try, okay, and you keep trying until you get to that thing that you see in your mind's eye. Because typically that is where it starts. You see something.
You got to see it first.
Yes.
And beware of those people who are going to be dream killers. They call them dream killers.
Okay.
So if you have a dream, be careful who you tell that dream to.
Oh my gosh, say that.
Because if you tell the wrong person,
like Joseph.
It's like they're going to say, well, what do you think you can do there? You know how many people have tried that before?
Yes.
And fell flat on their faces? That's what they're going to be telling you.
Right. Right.
Why do you think you can do that? You grew up in, you grew up in the projects. You were poor. Your parents are poor. Why do you think that you can be a millionaire?
That's right.
So
dream killer.
So you gotta be careful who you share your dreams with. Absolutely. Know the people that you're sharing those dreams with, because those people should be able to build you up and encourage you.
Right.
If they're not encouraging you, do not share those dreams, because your dream will be dead before it even begins.
Oh my God, say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know who they are.
Oh yeah.
You already know who these people are. Because if they're down, they want you to be down. Okay, but as soon as you start showing signs of improvement or doing better and stuff like that, who does she think she is? Yeah.
And some of those people may be in your own family.
They might be.
As a matter of fact, most of the time, dreams are killed by your own family members. Because family can't, because they think they know you, right? They think they know everything there is about you. And if you bring a drink before them, straight off they tell you, I know you.
Mm-hmm.
You think you can do that for real? I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you when you were wearing diapers. You know what I'm saying? I know you. I know you when you were wearing diapers.
Yes.
You know, I
Yes.
have to take care of you.
Right.
Why do you think you can do that?
That's right. And those are also the ones that will hold your feet to the fire as far as your past is concerned.
Oh, yeah.
Will not let you live down your past. And listen, everyone, if we're in today, that means that we have a past, okay?
Right. That's true.
Let's just
Everybody
say
has
that.
a past.
Everybody's got a past.
Yeah.
You know?
And believe me, the past is the past.
It's the past.
Don't let anybody hold the past over you.
Right.
You know, trying to take you back to that point. You know, so that you can go forward. Don't let the past be a change for you or hold you and tell you the past is the past. No, you're looking at what's happening right now and what you can do in the future.
Right.
And if you have your mind set on those things, you know, nobody can stop you if you set your mind to do something. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop you.
Unless you allow them to.
Yeah, nobody.
Right. Right. So guys, that is, wow. That's just a small sample of what.
Oh yeah, we're just talking.
Yeah,
just sharing,
this
you know.
is our Saturday mornings. This is what we do because, again, you know, we don't get to spend this much time and this quality of time with each other during the week because, again, you know, we are tending to other responsibilities that take us outside the house. But Saturday mornings is like, a decompression time, relaxation time, regrouping time, and getting to reconnect time. And it's a beautiful time. And these are the types of conversations that we have right here in our kitchen.
So this is a small window into what we, you know, what we do. And this part of what we do can go in any direction.
Yes.
This is not necessarily a lecture
time
or we're talking about philosophy or it is not going to be named anything. It is just Deborah and Tony, you know, just talking about life, talking about things that are funny, talking about things that makes you want to go, as somebody used to say.
Right.
He used to say that, Arjun Hall. Things that makes you want to go,
right? And roll your eyes.
Yeah, so it could be anything, you know.
Yes. Yes.
And hopefully, as we talk, you know, that this kind of connects with you, you know, things that you're experiencing in your own life, things that have happened, things that have taught you so many lessons, you know, and as we talk, you know, share with us things that have happened to you that kind of mirror,
those comments below.
you know, mirror what, you know, we're talking about. And I'm sure that we're going to have a good time.
Yes.
Communicating
That's
with
what
you,
it's all
talking to
about.
you.
Yeah.
And just sharing some of our experiences that may or may not be helpful to you. But what we're saying, just take what you can.
Yes.
Use whatever you can for what we talk about that is helpful to you.
Right, right. Absolutely. Yeah. And we want to thank you. We want to thank you for the time that you spent with us on this very first segment of Saturday Mornings with Deborah and Tony. And and we are super excited about this path, this journey that we are starting, and we look forward to sharing it with you guys as well. And again, if there's anything in particular that you would like to us to talk about or expound, you know, upon something that we may have said, please do leave it in the comments below. And we appreciate your love and we appreciate your support. And and please do give this video a thumbs up. Please do share. And again, we would love to have you be a part of our YouTube family by pressing that subscribe button below. So,
well, until next time, with Deb and Tony, you know, be sure to tune in. We are going to be doing this often. You know, Saturdays just, you know, sitting around, cup of coffee, cup of tea, some carrot muffins, you know, breakfast. You know, if you want to, you know, and it's that time in the morning, you know, just get your breakfast. And,
that's right.
You just get your stuff.
Get your coffee.
Get coffee and stuff.
Get your tea.
Know, and you sit, you eat as we talk, you know.
And I will say this too, this YouTube world, which is why I was so attracted to it, about 3 years ago. So this YouTube world is so fascinating to me because I actually started watching YouTube a lot matter of fact, some years ago when I was on this natural hair journey. I knew absolutely nothing about natural hair, and at that time, a lot of people didn't know a lot about natural hair. And I started watching YouTube a lot to find out more about it, and so fascinated about this YouTube world because it brought us so close together, even though we're thousands upon thousands of miles away. Mm-hmm. It gave us the ability to be really, really close to each other and connect to each other. And that's what we're hoping to do here is to connect to people, naturally and internationally.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So we thank you guys again. All right. And you continue to have a wonderful day. Be blessed in this day and continue to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged. And until we meet again, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep pushing those boundaries. And we will see you all real soon on our next segment of Saturday Mornings with Deborah and Tony.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.